Hey guys, I'm going to show you some of the cool features that you can do with the pull part, import, and export with rmce if file support. So the basic cool thing, the first thing I did when I grabbed this, or when I got this beta tool, I went right to the rooftop. This is S614, the rooftop court. I went to this arena, I exported it as a whole. So the rmce export file. So that's the entire arena now exported from the file. I went over to S14. Well, I went actually to the Celtics, but this is the next stadium. So this is Madison Square Garden right here under the arena. I went down to items. Items is like the advertisements on the bottom of the floor, the benches, the crap that's all around the baskets and stuff, the sideline stuff. Let's go ahead and replace that with the entire frickin' rooftop court. So now there's a fence around. If I save this, there's now a fence around the court. If you could see them, there'd be buildings in the backgrounds behind the stadium, but mainly it's just that fence and that helicopter and that the air conditioning units and all that stuff, all surrounding the court. It was a really fun little thing, but it really just shows how easy it is to. That's it. That's all it was. You just took an entire stadium and added it to another stadium. There's only really the items in the arena that you can edit with that and do this with. I haven't tried overwriting these other scene files because I just haven't had time to really figure it out which ones are and aren't viable for that kind of import-export. But this import-export allows for a couple different things. When rmce saves a file, it recompresses the file, which makes it not a candidate for hex editing anymore, which is a problem, especially for floor or people who do floor edits. Now, since model editing is not yet available for rmce, you got to do your model edits before you do anything else. So you go, load up 2KX with the 3DM tool, go ahead and open up your file and export your model, and go ahead and save it. Do whatever you got to do to your model to do the actual line changes or whatever it is that you need to do, because it's not easy, but I'll show you how to do it. How to integrate the model edits after. So let's say this is my file. I got the model edits already done, but now I want to export my textures to HD them. So I got textures now, and I can go ahead and open these and HD them as I wish, or add red spray paint to them. So I've HD'd my textures, and I'm going to go back in. I'm going to import my embedded textures into the scene file, and that's great. That's fine and dandy and everything. But now that I have these HD textures, I forgot that I wanted to edit like the floor colors and stuff, the out of bounds colors and all that stuff. So we can go to export file here, and let's export it right to the desktop. So now we have this floor file, the floor rmce. And if you hex edit this, you'll notice that it's not all compressed anymore. It's all the same hex data that we're used to. And this is the data where stuff like the floor reflections or the floor, the lane colors and all that stuff is all still here. So we can go over and load up hex on steroids, or you can use your hex editor, whichever way you wish. Let's go to Quartz, Colors, go ahead and open up this floor rmce edit file. Go to the right, and as you can see, we have our RGBA values that we can still edit as we wish and save. And we can go over to the reflections and reload the file. And let's just say we want to get some crazy reflections here. And we'll go ahead and save that. Yep. Save successfully. Fantastic. All set there. And then we go back into rmce, and we can go to import, or you can hit this import here. Import that floor back in, and now those changes are now in rmce and ready to go. Now, let's say after all of that you decided, oh crap, I needed to do a floor edit, or I need to do another model edit or something like that. Or you have to use some UV editing, something that's not supported by rmce yet. The best way to do this is to load up a second file. So go back to your original file. So if you're doing like the 76ers and you're basing it off the 76ers court, take the original file, open it up again, edit it as you wish with the 2KX tool, save it as F002 or whatever, then go to rmce, open up F002, go ahead and select file 1. You can go right to import embedded textures, import where you already had it saved. Now they're all imported again. And if you want to do that first, actually, you can. You're gonna have to redo the hex editing. So you can go ahead and export, and then do the hex editing, and then import it back in again. It's a little bit difficult, I guess, to work with without the model support yet in rmce, but it is still doable. So all I recommend to you guys is that you get your model edits done first. Do your model edits, because you can hex edit easily enough just by exporting to the rmce file, and then you have the hex that you're going to look at anyway all right there and already set to go. But for model editing, try to do it first. So that's basically it for this tutorial. I hope this helped. I know this is a little bit more of an advanced and confusing one. If you need help with it, by all means, let me know. Let me know in the comments, or let me know in the tutorials thread or in the rmce support thread, and I'll try to help you out the best I can. Hope you guys learned something, and I will see you in the next video.